there was a man who couldn't stop laughing. It was at a grand concert, the biggest of its kind. Thousands of people had come from all over the world to see the legendary band perform live. But there was one man in particular who stood out. He wasn't dressed like the others. He wasn't in a suit or anything fancy. He just wore a simple white shirt and jeans. And most importantly, he kept laughing. The band saw him and decided to have a little fun at his expense. After all, they were known for interacting with their fans at concerts. So as the music started playing, the lead singer walked up to the man and asked him, "Hey, why are you laughing?" The man blushed and said, "I'm sorry. I can't help it. I just love your music so much." The lead singer looked at him for a moment and then said, "Well, that's pretty obvious. But why don't you come up on stage and sing with us?" The crowd went wild at this, and the man could only nod shyly in response as he made his way to the stage. The entire audience stood up and started clapping. It was clear that they too were excited by this unexpected turn of events. And when the man finally reached the microphone, the lead singer put his hand on his shoulder and said, "Now show them what you got." With that, the man took a deep breath and started singing. And that's when everything changed. The man's voice was unlike anything the audience had ever heard before. It was powerful, soulful, and full of emotion. And as he sang, the crowd leaned closer to the stage, mesmerized by his every move. The laughter had turned into cheers, and the hall echoed with claps. People stood up from their seats and sang along to every word. It was as if the man's voice had stolen the entire show. In the end, it was clear that the man's love for the band and his incredible voice had won over the crowd. It was an experience that nobody would ever forget, and it was all because one man had the courage to get on stage and share his gift with the world.